Lincoln head coach Mike Jones is with us at the 2012 MIAA Media Day. 1-10 last season, 0-9 in MIAA. You're picked to finish 15th this year. Where are you at as a program?
Well, I think we're improving. Like I said, last year was an eye-opener. You know, the MIAA is a very talented conference, and, you know, we walked in, you know, we didn't have all things we needed as far as the team being strong enough, fast enough, and we took some lumps last year.
Yes, it was an eye-opener. So what was something that maybe you experienced in your first year that surprised you, your program learned about the MIAA and what it's going to take to compete here?
How physical this league is. I mean, this is a very physical league. Every team comes out, guys that have been in their system for 3 or 4 years. So, of course, they're going to be bigger and stronger. And we were a young team last year. We were a team that didn't have a lot of team strength. So we knew after the season, though, with, you know, starting in December, we had to get bigger and stronger, and I think we did a better job of that.
Every program, as they rebuild, they're going to take early lumps. So you look at even back to Northwest Missouri State in an 0-11 season that Coach Churchburg had when he rebuilt that program. How do you rally your guys after a rough season, say, hey, this is the big picture, and we've got plenty of better things ahead of us?
That is the biggest thing. You have to be able to sell the big picture. You know, when we knew coming into this conference it was going to be tough. You know, and then these guys saw the teams that we played against, you know, and it probably was, you can use it as a learning experience, hopefully, that they saw Pittsburgh State. We played against the national champion. Mo West, who played and made the playoffs. Washburn. You've seen all these teams we played against that were talented teams that made the playoffs. So if our guys do what we asked them to do, they understand that it was a learning experience, and what we have to do to get better, we will get better.
And you bring a history of playing, of course, the tackle in Super Bowl 34. You played for guys like Coach Dick Vermeil, some of the best in the game. What have you taken from your experience as a player and maybe even some of the coaches that you played under and brought that to your coaching philosophy?
What we try and stress is this, as a coaching staff, we watch the teams we played against in our conference. We know that they're a physical team, so we had to match what they're doing. Okay, if they're a team, they're big and strong, we had to get big and strong. So this offseason, we forced our guys to go in the weight room. We had to get bigger. We had to get stronger. We hired a new strength conditioning coach, and that was the first thing our priority was getting stronger. You know, and then also in the classroom, we had some issues we got to deal with in the classroom. We got to become smarter kids on the football field, and by doing that, being smarter kids in the classroom. So they did those two things, and I think we'll be better because of that. And
you had plenty of skill. You've got some guys that are fast. You've got a world-class track program there you might be able to pluck from every now and then. When you watch the film, was the main difference, was it just strength at the line of scrimmage and the ability to get off blocks, those types of things?
I think it was two things. I think it was we weren't physical enough, and we weren't disciplined enough. I think that we made mistakes in our defense because after you get, you know, guys start knocking you out the ball again, guys say, okay, well, I need to do something different instead of staying with what we're doing. We understood that, you know, we're playing against one of the toughest conferences. We are in the toughest conference in Division II football. And the kids learned that, unfortunately, the hard way. So hopefully this year they'll work out this season. We worked out. They did a great job this summer, this spring. And understand we're playing against the best of the best, and we got to match their intensity with our intensity.
At the end of year 2 in this program, at the end of this season, what do you want to see it happen when you go back and look at the film after 2 years as head coach?
Last year, I said our first stage as a program is learning how to compete every single play. We didn't do that. You know, we got to learn how to complete every single play. Once we do that, then the wins will come. But if we can't compete every play, we're undisciplined, not every play, you're going to have mistakes in defense, mistakes on offense, mistakes in special teams, and you're going to lose football games. So we got to eliminate those things.
Coach Jones, good luck to you this year.
Thank you.